Hi everyone, I am Noridwana. Today, my group from BA2424B will present about contract of Tawarruq. But before that, I will explain to you guys the definition and the difference between Islamic bank and conventional bank. What is conventional bank? Conventional bank is a type of financial institution that provides service such as accepting deposit, making business loan, and offering basic investment that deals with interest. While Islamic bank, it refers to the banking service offer that comply with the rules of Sharia, which prohibit like riba, excessive uncertainty, and gambling. The major difference between Islamic and conventional bank. First, the conventional system use money as medium of exchange as well as an object of value, while in the Islamic financial system, money is used only as a medium of exchange, but the real assets such as land are considered as object on value. Next, time is a major factor in calculating the interest charge on the loan capital in the conventional system, but the Islamic system employs the profit earned on exchange of goods and service as the major factor for calculating the interest. Then, there is a risk of deficit, financing and inflation in the conventional banking system if money used without any backing of real asset. In the Islamic setup, there is no risk of inflation as money is used only as medium of exchange. Then, if a loan taking business suffer loss in business, it does not affect the amount of interest charged from them in the conventional banking system, as there is no concept of sharing loss, but the Islamic financial system often share the burden of loss. Lastly, conventional banking does not require formal agreement for cash disbursal for running financial institution and exchange of goods and service. The Islamic setup requires execution of agreement for exchange of goods and service and cash disbursal under the murabahah, istighna, and salam contract.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Khairi Fahmi bin Kamaruzaman. So today I'm going to explain about value proposition in Tawarruq. So, as you guys know, Tawarruq has been widely used in deposit products in Malaysia. Thus, it is because the market demand an introduction of a product where the capital is guaranteed and for the purpose of income generation. So, the market in Malaysia now has moved into Tawarruq for fixed deposits. The main objective achieved by Tawarruq products is that the first is the guarantee of capital or principal, where under mudarabah contract it is not guaranteed. And second one, the objective that they achieve is fixing of returns on capitals or principal, where under mudarabah it was not able to fix returns based on the profit sharing concept. And the third one and the last one is that risks are held by banks, where under mudarabah the risks are solely borne by the customer. As you guys know, in Tawarruq, it is a three-party agreement which involve the buyers, the customer or the seller, and the bank as a financial institution.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurizati binti Nur Azwan. Today I'm going to talk about the structure conventional bank as the loan house and also Islamic bank as finance house. Okay, for conventional loans, if a borrower alters the term of the finance, which is the increased facility amount, the loan facility agreement will only need to be abstained. For Islamic financing, a new sale and buyback agreement (BBA) needs to be drawn up, which is making it more expensive. Islamic banks in Malaysia operate according to a certain action of the government by the Sharia advisory Council SAC by the Bank Negara Malaysia. The SAC is the most powerful authority on Islamic finance in Malaysia. As Islamic loan is based on Sharia law, the Islamic religious law as stated in Al-Quran, Hadith and Sunnah. Unlike conventional loans whereby the money is seen as commodity, there is no money loan to the borrower, as the bank will purchase the item of the borrower and sell it them at the higher price. Islamic financing is structured as a purchase and resale asset such as cars, house, stock, commodity instead of loans. In conventional loans, the bank lends a borrower money with an interest. Banks then earn profit from the interest charged on the amount borrowed. If the borrower makes a late payment, the bank will charge fees when you pay late. Extra fees when you pay late. Okay, the Islamic banks, customer and bank share on agreed ratio, while in conventional banks offered a mortgage loans which will recover whatever the situation customer is. Next, in conventional banks, the level of stress and conflict is comparatively more than the Islamic bank because of the risk of default rate is high. Islamic bank also contribute to the society as a corporate social responsibility. This bank as a social society members give charity to the people who needs, which is collected from the customer delayed payment. On the other hand, the conventional banks shows the amount collected from customers and interest considered as income of the bank. The introduction of Tawarruq home financing, it has given customer with more financial for their enhanced mortgage selections. Tawarruq is a series which is of sales where a bank sells a good to the customer on credit basis and the latter sells the good on cash to the third party who is not the former. Tawarruq involves three parties, which is customer, banks, and third party, which is the broker. Do you want to know the Islamic version of house loan? Okay, the example that we are going to use in this video is Bank Rakyat Tawarruq Home Financing. This financing facility that Bank Rakyat consists is financing the purchase of residential property, residential land, and shop house or commercial lot. The bank selling price is derived based on ceiling profit rate CPR, which is fixed throughout the financing tenure. However, the effective profit rate EPR is calculated on a floating or variable rate basis. The purpose of financing is purchase of complete house, purchase of house under construction, refinance of an existing property financing with bank or other financial institutions, remortgage of a house free from encumbrances, also purchase a bungalow lot, or the residential land, and lastly is the purchase of shop house or commercial lot. Okay, next, what is Sharia concept applicable in this Tawarruq home financing? Okay, this financing is under Sharia principle of murabahah by adoptive Tawarruq. Practices were based on wa'ad. Wa'ad is the promises from the customer, the bank will purchase the commodity trader and then sell the commodity to the customer based on murabaha sales price, which is the cost of commodity with the profit on deferred payment basis. The bank then, as the customer agent, sells the commodity to the third party. The cash collected from third party buyer will be deposited into the payee account.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Syahir Berushidi, and I will explain about the operational mechanism of Tawarruq. Okay, there are a few steps in operational mechanism of Tawarruq in Malaysia. The first one is the bank will obtain the Tawarruq transaction documents from the customer, where they will sign an agreement to buy a house. Okay, the next step is for the bank to buy the commodity which is crude palm oil in Bursa Suq Asila. And the third step is where the bank sell the commodity to the customer at the bank's selling price, which is principal plus profit on deferred term. The customer did not use the commodity, so the customer will request the bank to be the selling agent to sell back the commodity to Bursa Suq Asila, and which will become to the fifth step, where the bank will act as the selling agent to sell the commodity, which is the crude palm oil, to Bursa Suq Asila. And the sixth step is where the bank credit the customer account with the proceed, the money from the sale of commodity. And the last step is where the customer will settle the amount due to the bank, which is the principal plus profit, by the way of agreed installment period and method.
Hi, my name is Ashraf, and I'm gonna tell you the instrument offered by Bank Rakyat under the Tawarruq home financing concept. There are 5 instruments, which is the first one is home financing instrument, where Bank Rakyat present the best deal to help their customer own their dream house. The second one is home financing instrument SJKP, where Bank Rakyat and SJKP cooperate with each other to present the best deal to help their customer own their dream house. The third one is home financing instrument zero entry cost, where the home financing instrument that helps finance your legal fees, valuation cost, and also stamp duty. The fourth one is home financing instrument My First Home Scheme, where My First Home Scheme help young adult to finance up to 110% financing and enable them to own their dream house. The last one is home financing instrument shop house or commercial, where Bank Rakyat offer finance to own shop house and commercial properties. That's all for instrument offered by Bank Rakyat under the Tawarruq home financing concept. Next, we move to conclusion. From this video, you guys can learn the implementation of Tawarruq in Islamic banking in Malaysia, and also know more about the buying and selling property under the Tawarruq concept. That's all from us. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Bye bye.